Hey, gals and guys, it's Chris Mosier from, well, what is today? Usually I say, hey, gals and guys, it's Chris Mosier from MyMediaHelper.com because that's my other YouTube website. But today I'm focusing on what is today. And I was going to go through and show you exactly how I put together one of these 60 or less second videos each day. It usually takes me about 2 to 3 hours, depending, maybe even longer if I go down a rabbit hole of information. Sometimes it's not always easy. You would think like creamsicle day I did the other day, that took me a long, long time. And then I did roller coaster day today, and it only took me a couple hours. So you never know what road you're going down. And I'll show you the tools that I use to go ahead and make these videos. And I'll also show you how I make these videos if you're interested. And what I'm using now, this is called LOOM. So this allows me to show my screen and my pretty face. This is LOOM right here. And as you can see, this is where I put some of my videos. I record my videos if I'm going to be in the video. And that's rare. I don't normally put myself in the videos. The other things I use, here's my other website, which I showed. So I use AUDACITY, and basically that's how what I use to record my audio, record my narration. I use CANVA. So CANVA is my graphical art program. It's an online free service. You can purchase a plan if you want more of the advanced features. For what I need it for, I get the free version. Once in a great while, I'll purchase a monthly subscription if I need to do something special. But beyond that, it pretty much gives me what I need. And as you can see, here's all the videos that I've done the past year. I started the channel in January 1st of 2023. And there's oodles and oodles and oodles of videos. And the man hours put into all this is mind blowing. I'm not even going to think about it, or I will cry in my coffee. Speaking of coffee, let's have some. In order to get my ideas, I utilize three sites. I utilize Google, and then I utilize three sites mostly: National Today, Days of the Year, and what holiday is today. And this gives me ideas as to what day I'll be spotlighting for that particular day. So National Today is the site I normally gravitate to just to see what the day is. That's really all I use it for. And then I grab some information off it. So for instance, what am I going to do for this day? This is the 18th, which I have to write up. So I usually grab something that I think will be comical or amusing, perhaps. Something that's interesting that would be obscure or weird. I love the weird and obscure. I don't get political. I don't try to make political videos or religious videos. And if I do, I don't have any type of opinion in them. There are religious days, there are political days, but we celebrate the day, not necessarily the politics behind the day, not necessarily the inner workings of religion in the day, if that makes any sense. But for instance, I'm going to do National Mail Order Catalog Day for August 18th, just because it's unusual, it's weird, and I want to know where mail order catalogs came from. That's interesting to me, so we'll find out some information about that. So what I normally do is just grab this, and I'll just grab this. I just put it into a notepad for the simple fact that it doesn't format. So if you just do it from website to Word document, and here's my Word document where I'll put stuff in, it will format what the website is. So you get all these funky fonts and formatting and stuff. If you put it in a WordPad first, then there's no formatting whatsoever. So I just transfer it over there. And then just as a base, I'll grab like the first paragraph of this information and throw it in there just so I know where to start with. What is today is always there as the beginning of my narration. And then I'll start dissecting. I'll start getting pieces of information. I'll start hitting Google. I'll start getting information off the Google. So, and then I'll verify at least 2 or 3 sites, because sites are not always correct. Like I did Creamsicle Day, and it was all over the place as far as facts. A lot of sites had the facts wrong. So I make sure that I at least verify information, and maybe even that verification isn't 100% correct. I'm sure my videos aren't 100% correct. I don't always pronunciate the correct words. I don't always say the right thing, but I try to get the closest and the best information that I can. So then I'll just put in National Mail Order Catalog Day, and I'll grab pieces of information, and then I'll mold it into my voice. So I like to keep things humorous. So I'll put in stupid jokes here and there, and so on. So I'm going to go ahead and write up that script. Research, I'll come along. I might see an image that I want, so I'll grab the image because I'll know I'll need it later for the video once I get that done. And here's the script. So a great tool with this here, it's an add-on, a plugin for your Windows 10, Windows 9, Windows 9. So Windows 10, Windows 11 is this Grammarly. So you just hit on that and it will help you with your spelling and so on. Like here's catalog. If you go over here, you can just correct everything or just delete it if you think it is correct, and so on and so forth. So that's a great tool to use, but here's my script. And obviously there's some issues with it I got to fix. There we go, and there we go. Okay, so then at this point I have my script. I'm going to go ahead, come over here and record it. And what is today, so on and so forth and so on. And then once I record it, I'll make sure that I have 60 seconds or less. And then I will convert that into an MP3 file. You can see there's Roller Coaster right there that I did earlier today. And then I'll just drag that video over to CANVA. So I will come over here, I'll grab one of these, I'll make a copy because these are all formatted in the way that I want. They all have the same style for each video that I do, and I might change it up in 2024. But for now, it's going to remain the way it is. And I'll just call it what it is today. So mail order catalog, or I might just put catalog or whatever. And then I'll drag here's my upload. So I'll drag the audio over. I'll drag any images I have. And video, I usually go to Google Images. That's mostly where I get my images from. My video, I'll grab these. These are 2 commercial-free video sites where you can get commercial-free video that I use in my videos. So this is PEXELS. And this is all PIXABAY. There's also, there's an unwritten rule that you can use up to 30 seconds of video or media from news sites or movies or TV. You kind of got to keep an eye on it to make sure you're not getting any copyright strikes on there. So from there, it's time to edit, and I just go into CANVA. It's just basically dropping clips and audio and putting it all together. Like here's a couple audio tracks. This is a music track. This is my narration track, and this is the video track. Very simplistic CANVA, very simplistic. I have other video editing programs if I want to get more complex. But for this particular project, this particular site, this particular YouTube site, this is perfect. This is easy, and it cuts down on time that I have to do to deal with it. So I'll go ahead. I'll make sure this is a minute or less. I'll make sure I put in my title, the day, and then I will share this. I will download it from here. And once I have that clip, I will go over to my YouTubes, and then I will upload it from here. And then once you upload it, you have to put all your information, your title, your description, your keywords, your tags, if you want to use those. And then once that's completed and that's live like this, then I go to all my social media sites. And you can automate these through different programs. I like to do them one by one just because I like to put them up differently depending on the social media site. So I'll go through all those and I'll post all that day, and sometimes even other people's articles if I want. And then I will even go a step further and I will post those videos on like sites. So for instance, today was roller coaster day. So I might go to that particular site about roller coasters, and just to get hits, see someone thumbs up that, I will put the video on there just to get some more traffic to my YouTube site. And that's basically how it's done, gals and guys. So please like this video if you liked it. Certainly subscribe to the channel so we can get that channel growing. And jeez. And I appreciate you as always. Take care. I'll catch you later.